See if I can fill that last one up.
From a trickle to a lucrative stream, Catoctin Creek Distilling was founded nearly 10 years ago in rural Virginia.
This is my rye. What I really love is I like a balance of fruit and spice in the flavor profile.
Becky Harris is Catoctin's chief distiller.
This part of the Mid-Atlantic was full of rye whiskey before Prohibition. We wanted to bring some of that back.
And then take it transatlantic.
Here, you want to put this up on top of that hot pellet?
Becky and co-founder and husband Scott invested years and $100,000 to begin exporting to the European Union. It now accounts for around a quarter of their business.
Now we're really starting to see it just take off, and all of a sudden then these trade tariffs basically will impose a 25% price increase on us.
The EU has targeted distilled spirits along with hundreds of US products in retaliation for the US applying duties on EU metal imports.
Distilled spirits have enjoyed huge growth here in the United States over the last 20 years and are now manufactured and exported in 42 US states. So the impact of the tariffs from the EU is being felt everywhere. The Distilled Spirits Council estimates that nearly half of US exports are now being subject to tariffs. And it's not just the liquor. The steel used to make these containers is from the EU, and even that's being hit by tariffs.
Multinational companies caught in the crossfire can move production overseas, stockpile inventory, and even absorb price increases.
And then the rest I have to do by hand.
That's not an option for small distillers like Catoctin. And that means foreign rivals who aren't saddled with tariffs will benefit.
Countries like Scotland, obviously, but also Ireland and France and Canadian whiskey going into Europe as well. So we're basically competing with all of those different world whiskeys.
At least this setback doesn't mean layoffs for a business that has grown to employ 20 people in the heart of this community. They're determined to keep rolling out the barrel so the world can enjoy a taste of rural Virginia.
American whiskey is some of the finest out there. Let us compete freely and fairly on that, and we'll always win.
Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Purcellville, Virginia.